Yes, we are just a little late. That's okay. Better late than never, as they say.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, have no fear because Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here. Week 15. Almost getting to the Christmas season, brother. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. Oh, look at how festive he is. Look at how festive.
I'm not festival. I have all my Christmas.
Not yet.
It's at my work.
We're going to save that for next. I'm going to save my stuff for next week. But,
Same.
ladies and gentlemen.
It's all right.
Fourth or
Pain and Gain Pick'ems.
Pain and Gain Pick'ems starts right about. Hey, what is up, everybody? How we doing? Football freaks, good iron geeks, have no fear. Pain and Gain Pick'ems is here for
We are here.
Right.
you. You wearing a Bash at the Beach shirt?
Yes, sir.
Is that
We were there
when we were there in 2020?
Yep.
Before the whole shutdown?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. What's going on, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most, Pizzle, Alex Putnam, representing the now 6-7 Miami Dolphins, who this week we got to face the Strouds.
Oh, my goodness. The Strouds.
That should be an interesting matchup to see, the very
Yeah.
least. Joining me, as always, representing America's team, Mr. Tiny Mother Loving Tim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tiny Tim, America's favorite armchair football fan. I just want to thank you guys for your thoughts and prayers last week. The flu really hit me last week. That's what it was. Yeah, it knocked me out for a good part of the last week. I was only able to work like one day. Because that's how bad it was. But hey, I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling much better, and getting ready to get back into the picks here. December. The weather is colder, but the action's hotter.
So chilly.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And as always, representing the 10-3.
10-3 Pittsburgh
LC
Steelers.
Muscles 28.
We got the biggest game of the week, I think, other than one. The 4 o'clock slate of games do have some really good ones, including 2 huge game of the weeks, including my team, who's in a game of the week.
Hell yeah. We're going to talk about that just a little bit.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? I can only imagine, because 8 years ago, you were at this game.
Yes, I was. 8 years ago, I was in Philly.
We'll be talking about that in just a little bit, but we got a couple things to get out of the way first. First up, we got a super chat from the one, the only Mr. Joshua Cook. He went 10-2 last week. On behalf of the Indianapolis Colts, you want to say Broncos country, you're going to cry. Look for his picks tonight. Joshua Cook, once again, thank you so much for the love and support.
And he's on Cassie versus everyone.
Cassie versus everyone, that's right. Couple things happened last week. 5 things happened the past week. And 5 things happened this past week as well. 2 teams clinched a playoff spot.
Oh, boy.
First one being the Detroit Lions after they beat the Green Bay Packers. And they are in the playoffs. So, Lions fans, get ready to celebrate.
Victory.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, thank you for putting that on there. Thank you for putting that sound effect.
That's right. Oh, Detroit Lions, congratulations. 12-1. Hopefully 13-1 this coming week. And that's not the only team that clinched the playoff spot because they beat the Carolina Panthers. Because they beat the Carolina Panthers, the Philadelphia Eagles also clinched a playoff spot. So, Eagles fans, congrats.
Victory.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Had to throw in the senator there.
Got,
at the
gotta, you gotta love that Senator Romy. Yes.
end. Absolutely, man. I love it. We did have 3 eliminations this past week as well.
Oh yeah.
Because
They're riding the L train.
that's right, they're riding the L train. Let me just pull up the
Getting
schedule
off
from
that
last week.
elimination station.
That's right, week 14 last week. There it is, right there. Okay,
One of them was eliminated thanks to my team.
that's right. Let's start about with that one because the Steelers beat
Jack
the Cleveland
Ross.
Browns. Where's Jack Ross at?
Where's Jack Ross?
The Browns are now the 5th team to be eliminated.
Yeah.
Gary, I know Gary loves him.
Because the Jaguars beat the Titans have also been eliminated.
Get the fuck out of here!
And last but certainly least, 14 straight years without a playoff appearance.
JETS sucks.
Yeah.
Thought Aaron Rodgers was going to be the savior for your team.
Nope.
Nope.
He's just
Fired
bad,
the head coach,
man.
fired the GM, you brought in all his best friends, and look how that turned out.
Just end the season.
That bad man is just
Just
Bad.
bad.
the Jets have been eliminated.
Get the fuck out of here!
And don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Right.
Hell yeah. Moving on. Hold on. I saw it. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, banana.
And yes, that did take 36 hours to make. All right. Now, moving on to week 15. Unless we want to do the playoff machine.
Yeah, we do
Should
have
we
to do a
skip that?
playoff machine, but I actually have some quotes we were going to use if you did actually if you did that for the Sans Undertale thing for the Titans and the Jets. For the Titans, it would be next time don't put mayo in your coffee,
Right.
and then the second time, and then the Jets, it would be Aaron Rodgers get off that ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca trip. Darkness retreat. You're in line for a darkness retreat. That's what the Jets want you to say.
Yeah.
That's
A
what it
darkness
should say.
retreat. All right.
All right,
That was
so here
fun.
we go, guys. The playoff machine is
The
here.
playoff
Look at
machine.
Boom.
There it is
So right
in
now,
all of
this
its
is where
glory.
everything- This is where every team stands as of this week, week number 15. The AFC, the first seed right now, and probably more likely will be clinching a first round bye, unfortunately, is the Kansas City Chiefs at 12-1. The Devil Magic, they got. I bet Chris Collinsworth had to change his pants after Matthew Wright got that field goal.
Oh my God! Man, there it is.
There it is.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, yeah,
Then you have the
Buffalo's
Buffalo
second
Bills
seed.
10-3. Unfortunately, losing the Rams. You have the Steelers also at 10-3. You have the Houston Texans at 8-5. Baltimore Ravens also at 8-5. Los Angeles Chargers at 8-5 as well. My God, this is the third team in a row. And then the fourth team in a row is the Denver Broncos at 8-5. So 4 teams in a row at 8-5. Absolutely crazy. Then you have the NFC side, which is the Detroit Lions at 12-1. The Philadelphia Eagles, or the Philadelphia Chickens at 11-2. Seattle Seahawks at 8-5, another 8-5 team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 7-6. Minnesota Vikings at 11-2. Green Bay Packers at 9-4, and the Washington Redskins football team, whatever you want to call them, are 8-5 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams are 8-5 right now, but we'll see what happens as we go through it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to week number 15 of Pain and Gain Pick'em. Starting out
let's do
this Thursday night, as it is a battle in the NFC West. We go to Santa Clara, as it is the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is being played at Levi Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, the 49ers are 3-point favorites.
They are 3-point favorites on both Yahoo and Hard Rock.
Referee for this game is...
It's going to be, I just had it right there, Clay Martin.
And calling this game on Amazon Prime. I believe this might be one of the last Prime games this year. Maybe?
There's one next week, I'm pretty sure.
One of the last few games that'll be on Amazon Prime. We got Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit on the call. Lowest ticketed price, $62.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
So
little
who you guys got?
low.
Who you guys got and why for Rams versus 49ers?
Okay, so they actually do have 2 more games left on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
There's actually 2 games left. There's the Broncos and Chargers next week, and then the following week, week 17, Seahawks and Bears.
Ooh.
Ugh, that's ugly. All right,
Okay.
so 49ers and Rams. Let me go ahead and start off with this one real quick. With the 49ers and Rams, the last time they swept the 49ers was in 2018. Thank you, Dashi, for that. And the 49ers lead the overall series 78-70-3. These teams played in Los Angeles in week 3, and the Rams end up winning. Unfortunately, I do not see this as a sweep, though. I think that the Rams aren't going to be in good shape, but the thing is, the Rams still have questions on defense, while the 49ers, even though they have a ton of injuries, like you could pretty much fill a huge hospital list with all the injuries the 49ers have. I still think that they're going to just get enough done. I think a player that has been featured in the media a lot that's going to have a great game, it's going to be Deebo Samuel. Get Deebo Samuel, play his plays. Deebo Samuel does have a great track record against the Rams, and I think he will do that once again. So Deebo Samuel, if you could see him in any plays, go ahead and play and put him in. My buddy actually is a Rams fan, and he actually told me about this matchup. Deebo Samuel has a great track record against the Rams. So with that being said, give me the Niners to get the job done. I do not see the 49ers getting swept by the Rams. I think that the Rams will make it close, but I think the 49ers at the end of the day will somehow save their season and get the win. My final score is going to be 49ers 27, Rams 24. Give me the Niners.
Wow. Your score is actually similar to mine. Okay, so yeah, this is an enormous division game for both of these teams. The loser here is in big trouble when it comes to the playoffs, let's be honest. 49ers showed their pride last week against the Bears, while the Rams are coming off a big, massive, awesome victory over the Buffalo Bills. Which
They do. That is true.
hell of a game last week. Game of the week last week for sure. On a short week, though, it's always tough to go on the road, even if it is a few hours north in Santa Clara. 49ers will be ready for this one. I think I'm agreeing with you. I think that Debo will have a great game. Brock Purdy will have a good game as well. I'm in agreement. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers as well. Final score for me is going to be 28-24. Give me San Francisco.
Very interesting there. Yeah, that was one of the best games I had seen in recent memory with the Rams and the Bills going head to head in that match. Rams pulled off a huge victory despite the fact that Josh Allen had three rushing touchdowns and three passing touchdowns, which is pretty insane itself.
First time that's ever happened by a
Oh
quarterback in
yeah.
NFL history.
Um, I'm actually seeing the Rams taking San Francisco on this one just because of the high off of that big victory. I can see a little bit of that mojo still going into this game. Although, one player for the 49ers to keep your eye on is their young running back, Isaac Guarendo.
Grenda. Yep.
He has been doing very well in the absence of both Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason. And you might want to keep an eye on Debo Samuel. He is getting back in the groove. But I think the Rams have got a little bit of mojo after beating the Bills. I got them defeating the 49ers in Santa Clara.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Rams beating the 49ers. Same score as LC, 27-24. Give me the Rams.
Wow.
Awesome.
So, wow, we're really close on that score.
All right, moving on to the Sunday slate of games. We start out in New Orleans, as it is the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. This game is at the Superdome. And from what I am seeing right here, the Commanders, Redskins, football team, whatever the hell you want to call them, 7.5 point favorites.
All right. 7.5 on both sides.
All right, 2 for 2.
Nice.
2 for 2.
Keep this streak going. Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
and calling this game, I'm assuming this is on Fox. Let's see here. Scroll down. Yep. Joe Davis and Greg Olson. And the lowest ticketed price for this game, $34.
That sounds about accurate.
Interesting. Commanders, Redskins, whatever the hell they want to call them. They're coming off of the bye week, while the Saints are coming off of a victory over the Giants, which really isn't that much of a.
It's not very impressive at all.
Not really that impressive, but they will most likely be without Derek Carr in this one because he got injured this past week.
Yeah, he will not be playing. They already said he will not be playing right now without Taysom Hill too. Like they're without Taysom Hill and Derek Carr. They're probably gonna have to go back to Spencer Rattler.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Spencer Rattler
or Jake Hayner. Either Jake Hayner or Spencer Rattler will be the choice.
It's probably going to be Spencer Rattler. If given the two, I'd probably go with Rattler, and that's tough to overcome. And I don't think they will be able to stop or be able to compete against a good Commanders team as Jaden Daniels is healthier after the bye week. I'm going with the Commanders in this one. Give me the Washington football team to get the job done, 31-20.
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement there with Alex on this one. Gonna be interesting to see how rested Jaden Daniels is after the bye week. I'll also be keeping my eye on Terry McLaurin, the good receiver for the Commanders. New Orleans kind of fallen on hard times as far as their quarterbacks is concerned. Alvin Kamara is still having an okay year, but I am going to give the edge to Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Give me Washington over New Orleans by a score of 27-21.
All right, ending with me. Will I make it unanimous? Let's see about this matchup. So we have the Washington Redskins football Commanders, whatever you want to call them, against the New Orleans Saints. The Washington leads the overall series 17-11. The Saints have won the last 3 in a row, making this an interesting series, though. The last time these teams played in New Orleans, the Saints ended up winning in 27. Actually, no, it was 2018 was the last time these two teams. So it's been about 6 years. So we don't see each other that often, but Washington is due for a win, especially coming off the bye. New Orleans, not even sure who's even going to play. They're going to have to rely on Alvin Kamara, and that's going to be a big problem, especially going against Washington. So if you have Alvin Kamara under 87.5 rushing yards, I'm going to take that prop all day. That's my best bet for the game. I think Washington will be able to completely stifle Alvin Kamara down, and this will result in a Washington win. But on the other side, take Brian Robinson Jr. over rushing yards. So parlaying them both, Brian Robinson Jr. over rushing yards and Alvin Kamara under rushing yards. I think that Washington will get ahead early, and I think they will keep the lead and just run the game as much as they can. They will dictate their style. Jaden Daniels will go back to form as Washington wins this game convincingly. My final score is going to be 24-13. Give me Washington.
All right. Next game on the slate, we move to, we go to Cleveland, as it is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Clowns. This game is in Cleveland, and from what I'm seeing here, the Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites.
On Yahoo Sports and on Hard Rock, it went down to 4.
Ooh, went down to 4.
It's actually crazy because this line originally started off at 7.5 for Chiefs.
Really?
And now it's down to 4.
Wow.
Originally, when the lines first came out on Sunday, before the Sunday night game, it was 7.5. Something's fishy's going on.
Maybe Vegas is seeing something that we're not. Maybe the Chiefs are a little ahead of them, or maybe might be a little too ahead of themselves, even though they're playing for that number 1 overall seed.
Probably.
It's crazy because I think after the Sunday night game, it went down to 6.5. But now it's down to 4. Referee for the game, though, I will say, is going to be let me see here.
Blake. And calling this game on CBS, we have Ian Eagle and Charles Davis. And the lowest ticketed price for this game, Charles Davis. Lowest ticketed price, $33, which is actually kind of surprising.
I'm surprised it's only $33 because it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, it's Mahomes. And you're right. Reason why I think is because the Chiefs can't cover a spread.
No, they can't.
This is how it is. Who you guys got and why? Chiefs versus Browns. Tim, let's hear from you first, actually. Oh, hold on. Modem! Uh-oh. Push the button. Wait for it. Uh-oh.
Modem.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry about that, people. I was just about to say that it is because the Chiefs cannot cover a spread. This is my point spread game of the week. Kansas City is just getting by with all these victories. I don't know how much of this dumb luck they'll be able to take. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. But I say the Browns is going to keep it close. As I said, this is my point spread game of the week. Give me the Chiefs 24, Browns 21.
Chiefs are playing for the top seed while the Browns are playing for their vacation plans.
Mm-hmm.
That matters. The Chiefs have not looked great at all this season, but they somehow, some way find ways to win games. Black magic. That's how I think it is. They will find a way to win here, as Jameis Winston likes to cook out those apple turnovers over a few times. The Chiefs win another close game. I am agreeing with Tim. This is also my point spread game of the week. 21-18. Give me Kansas City.
They're 0-7 against the spread in their last 7. That's not good.
Yes, they are.
And the Chiefs lead the overall series 15-11-2. And man, the Browns have not looked good against the Kansas City Chiefs in their last 5 games. The Chiefs have won every single one of them. And so most of them have been within 4 or other than 2018, when the last time these two teams played, it was 37-21. But I really want to say Cleveland beats Kansas City, but after what happened last week, I just don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah, no team has ever won a ring going against a 7-game, get it against the spread. I'm not saying this is my point spread game of the week, but I would not be surprised if Cleveland covers this. My thing is that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to probably look exposed against Cleveland. I think Jameis Winston has another great day through passing. I think he limits the turnovers. I think that the Browns will make this close, but in the end, the devil magic will continue to work. They sold their soul to the devil. Travis Kelce definitely did. I don't know about Patrick, but Travis definitely did. My final score is going to be I'm going to go 33-30. Give me the Chiefs.
Maybe a little bit of Taylor in there.
Oh no! I hope not.
Oh God, no! They have to distancing themselves from Taylor Swift this year, so
they have, which is kind of a good thing.
Just because the Browns have lost 5 in a row. Yeah, I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Okay. Moving on to the next game, we have. This one could be interesting. Actually, no, it's not. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. This game is in Tennessee, and the Bengals, from what I'm seeing here, are 5-point favorites.
5 on Hard Rock, and let me see, on the Yahoo Sports app, they also have them at 5. So 5 and 5.
5 and 5. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Bengals and Titans is Craig Rolstad.
And calling this game on Fox, we have Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston, a.k.a.
Moose.
Yes, sir. And the
I'm so glad I got to hear that.
What's up?
So glad to hear that.
That's right. And the lowest ticket price, $36. A lot of low ticket prices this week. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see some of them. I could see, but don't worry, we'll get the higher ones later on.
That's for sure. Bengals are coming off of a road victory Monday against Dallas, where they played a lot better. I gotta say, they played better on defense, which is surprising because their defense has been pretty bad this whole year. We know Joe Burrow in the offense will score here. He got me 30 points last week. Joe Burrow did. And it's funny because in the fantasy league that I'm in, my opponent had Josh Allen, Puka Nakua, and Jamar Chase. So that's over 150 points right there.
That's insane.
Wow.
That was nuts. Can the Titans keep up? No, they cannot. They scored 6 points last week against the bad Jacksonville defense. They will score more here, but it won't be enough to beat Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Give me the Bengals to beat the Titans 35-17.
I don't see how the Titans win this game. Titans need to compete for a better draft pick. The Bengals are trying to keep on to their narrowest, like literally, if you even go like how thin their playoff chances are, it's about that thin.
Yeah.
About the size of a tiny grain of sand. The Titans lead the overall series 41-37-1. Last time these two teams played in Tennessee, the Bengals actually got crushed by the Titans 27-3. So expect a Joe Burrow revenge game as they get the win. I think Tennessee will make it close until later on the fourth quarter where Cincinnati runs away with it. Give me the Titans to win over the Titans get crushed by the Bengals. I'm sorry, Titans to get crushed by the Bengals. Final score 37-21. The Titans may think they would win, and that would be a Will Levis meeting itself, but let's be honest here. Joe Burrow's getting the win. They're going to continue on. Jamar Chase at least going to get another touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Bengals win this one convincingly.
Yeah, Bengals did quite well this past Monday night against my boys. Had it not been for that young special teams guy who had to try to get that ball after the Cowboys blocked the punt.
Oh.
And I was just having flashbacks of Thanksgiving 1993 all over again.
Oh no, Leon
Lett.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was almost the same thing, and that just gave Cincinnati a chance for Joe Burrow to make that awesome pass to Jamar Chase and get what was the go-ahead touchdown, which would eventually be the game-winning touchdown for Cincinnati. They're having a great season. Just like you said, very narrow chance of making the AFC playoffs. But there is no way Titans are going to keep up with these guys. Give me the Bengals over the Titans by a score of 26-20.
Before we move on to the next game, did any of you see the Simpsons game? Barney had some wheels. Bart threw a team-winning touchdown pass to Lisa. Homer Simpson was quarterback for the Cowboys.
That was crazy.
That was a lot of fun. Honestly, I got to watch the highlights of that. It was a lot of fun.
That was nuts.
That
That was hilarious, but it was nuts at the same time.
Homer Simpson throwing touchdown passes better than Dak can.
Oh, yeah.
And Homer Simpson has more touchdown passes than Daniel Jones in the past few. Actually, no, he has more touchdown passes than Daniel Jones and Kirk Cousins in the past 3 weeks.
In the past month.
Yep.
Hey, Peppa.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
You're welcome, Dashy. All right.
Yeah.
Next game.
Peppa.
How we doing? Next game on the list. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. It's my game.
Your game.
The Dolphins
Oh,
and the Titans. The Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans.
Titans.
The Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans.
There you go.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Texans are 3-point favorites.
Let me see. 3-point favorites for the the Dolphins and the Texans. Yes. Houston's a 3-point favorite on both sites.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Dolphins and Texans is Alex Kemp.
I said Miami Titans. Jesus.
Miami Titans. Oh, good Lord.
I had a feeling you guys.
Come on, vampire. Stop putting
an
words
idiot.
in our mouth.
I'm an idiot.
That's a
Who's
blooper reel.
the referee again?
It is Alex Kemp.
Alex Kemp calling this game on CBS. We have the Good Luck Charm. Kevin Harlan and Trent Green. 2 weeks in a row.
I'm calling both games.
He's calling both
both
games. Lowest ticket price, $110.
Much better. Definitely a lot better, though.
Yeah.
Y'all know the
Price-wise.
rules. Save me for last.
Save it for last. All right, here
Who
we
you
go.
guys got?
I'll go first on this one,
All right,
actually.
LC.
So Dolphins and the Texans.
I think the Texans have the lead.
Texans are 8-3 against the Dolphins all time. The last time these teams played in Houston, the Dolphins got crushed by the Texans 42-23. Miami has actually not won a game in Houston in their franchise history. They've never won in their franchise history.
Wow.
They have never won in Houston. They've had 5 chances in Houston to win a game, and they have not won. Every game has been decided by the last 2 games were decided by 10 or more points, and then before that they were decided in less than 3 points for both of them. So, with that being said, since it is a 3-point spread, and I am not sure who to pick, Alex, I hate to do this to you.
Oh, no way.
I'm playing fate aside.
Oh.
You're using your coin for this?
Yes, I'm using my coin for this. I'm using my coin for this because honestly, the track record does speak for itself, but I don't know if I could trust the Strouds coming off a bye. I just don't know who to pick, so I'm going to go with the coin flip.
Okay.
Yes, I have a coin flip here. I think that this will be a good, low-key, very good game. Both offenses should play really well, but I just do not know what this is going to be. So I'm going to go nasty number 1 is the Miami Dolphins because Tua Tagovailoa is number 1, and
Miami Dolphins
AR is the Houston Texans. Yep. No. Steelers.
What?
Anyways. Dude, count me down, boys.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we
3,
go in 3, 2, 1.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Don't do it.
Alex, you're going to like it. Miami
Hey.
Dolphins. I'm going to Dolphins.
All right.
I'm going to Dolphins to finally break their streak and get a
Baba
win
Booey.
in Houston. To save
Good
their
stuff.
season, Houston could still afford a loss. Miami cannot. Dolphins win with a late Jason Sanders field goal. Final score 30-27. Give me the Dolphins. And I will be right back.
Late
Go get my
Jason Sanders field goal. Okay.
All right. Well. Yeah.
Your thing.
I can't remember who said it. I think
Yep.
it was sometime last week. Can't remember who said
I'll
it.
be right back, boys.
Can't remember what show I was watching, but they say that it seems that Tua Tagovailoa is doing his best to keep those Dolphins afloat and trying to keep them relevant in the AFC Eastern Division. If those Dolphins get in the playoffs, they'll just barely squeak by. Kind of like if my Cowboys make the playoffs, they might barely squeak by in there. Actually, I'm kind of looking at this the same way as LC is, but I do not actually have to flip a coin on this one. I'm feeling some Dolphin mojo in this one. So I'm going to take the Dolphins over the Texans by a score of 27-23. Fins up.
Baby.
That's right.
Now, before I get to my pick, we got another super from Johnster. So this is his upset pick of the week. Dolphins are going to make the Texans. If I can find it. The Dolphins are going to make the Texans say to themselves,
Son of a bitch, I'm sick of these Dolphins.
Appreciate you, Johnster, for the $5. All right.
All right.
Remember
So
LC
you
had
heard
the
what
play?
I said. You heard what LC said. And now let's hear from our man down here. Let's get ready to...
Cool.
Ah!
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
Wrong one.
There you go.
False start, offense. False start, offense. Try that again. Okay. Let's start with Tua real quick. Because Tua Tagovailoa is the first player in NFL history with at least 40 passing attempts, 300 passing yards, and 0 interceptions in 3 consecutive games. First player in history to ever do that. Now, since week 11, he's had 1,301 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, a 118.7 passer rating, and a 75.2 completion percentage. That man is balling. Texans are coming off a bye week. Dolphins are coming off of an overtime victory over the Jets. That game should not have been that close. I don't care what anybody says. The defense did not play well at all that game, but I think they will bounce back here. Texans have not looked right on offense. I think Tua Tagovailoa helps the Dolphins past the Texans, leads them past the Texans, gets them their first ever victory in Houston since the 90s when they were the Oilers, when the Houston Oilers were still in town. But yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys. I'm going with the Dolphins. Fins up, baby. Final score. What do I have here? Final score 34-28, and I have a feeling this one might go to overtime as well. And believe it or not, I'm in agreement. The Texans will be saying to themselves by the end of the game,
Son of a bitch, I'm sick of these Dolphins.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fins up, baby. Oh, yeah. Next game on the list. This one screams ugly for one team at least, as it is the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Football Giants. This game is at MetLife Stadium, and from what I am seeing right here, the Ravens are 16-point favorites.
They're 16-point favorites on both Yahoo and Hard Rock, and I made it back just in time.
Yes, you did. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Ravens and the Giants is Brad Allen.
And calling this game on CBS, we have Andrew Catalan, Tiki Barber, and Jason McCourty. Lowest ticketed price is $42.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I will go first in this one if you guys do not mind, because the Ravens are coming off of a bye while the Giants are playing out the string. They've already been eliminated. Drew Lock is hurt, which means they're going back to the Tommy Cutlets. How you doing?
How you doing?
Going back to the Cutlet, man. And they don't do a lot on offense, which is a problem against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, his offensive group, will score a bunch here against a depleted Giants defense. Give me the Ravens big here. Give me Baltimore 34-10. And I'm not just picking the Ravens. I'm locking them in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Quote the Raven. Nevermore. But if they somehow mess it up, I got 3 words for them.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
This game. You guys, I haven't used this word much lately, but this game is going to be ugly. Yeah, it is going to be terrible. It is going to be. This is not going to be for those with weak stomachs, which would be almost every single Giants fan in the country there. They're just gonna. These Ravens are just gonna be like a pack of wild dogs. They're gonna chew them up, spit them out, ask for seconds, And you're going with Tommy DeVito? No, 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 no. Forget about it. Forget
Forget
about it.
about it. That's right.
No, forget about it. Yeah, because Baltimore is going to do a number to them. Lamar
How you doing?
Jackson and those boys, they're Lamar Jackson and those boys, they're going to drop them Giants like a big fat deuce.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's going to be Ravens 38, Giants 12. Quote the Ravens, nevermore. And also nevermore, we're going to go ahead and lock them Ravens as well.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All the week.
3 for 3.
I actually can't go 3 for 3.
Homer.
You want to know why I can't go 3 for 3?
Because you're a Steelers fan.
No, because Lamar Jackson actually lost to the Giants in 2022.
That's their only team that
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson has lost to the New York Giants.
Yep, the only NFC team he has lost to is the New York Giants before this year.
Wow.
Before this year, yeah, actually no, against this, no, it is 22-1. So pretty much 22-1. His only loss is to the New York Giants. I'm just surprised to say it. Like, the Ravens actually do not play. Actually, the Ravens did win the first couple of times in New York. They actually won. Actually, no, they won once. They've only won once. The first time they ever played was in 1997. They haven't won since. The Super Bowl does not count because it was a neutral site game. But the other times, the Giants have actually won the last 3 matchups in New York against the Ravens. Take of that what you will. The Giants have actually beaten the Ravens the last 3 times they have played in New York. So I cannot lock them in. I do think, though, the Giants are tanking, and I think they will end up getting a top pick. I don't think they'll get number 1, but I think they will get at least a number 2 overall pick, at least. But I think the Baltimore Ravens will win. At the end of the day, it will not be by much. I think this is a game where the Ravens completely struggle in the first half and then get their momentum going in the second half and cruise to a win. My final score is going to be Ravens 30, Giants 20. I think this game will be a lot closer than people think, but it will be over. It will be Ravens will get the win, but the scoreboard will say otherwise. Ravens are going to struggle early on and then finally get their win.
Ooh.
First win in New York since 1997.
97. And yes, I agree, Dashy. The Giants are absolute. Yeah. All right. Next
yeah,
game.
I'll play it one for me. They'll play that sound clip one more time because that's how I feel about them.
Okay, because they are.
Well, no, not that one.
Which
the
one?
other one. You know the one.
They
The
are
first one you
without-
played earlier.
They are who we thought they were?
No. Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Exactly.
That one.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Next game on the list we have is. Oh, jeez. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. This game's going to absolutely stink. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in Jacksonville. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Jets somehow, some way are 3.5-point favorites.
Yes, the Jets are. And yet, Johnston, what I said was before this year, the Lamar Jackson only has 1 loss. On Hard Rock, actually went down. It actually went to a 3-point. It actually went to 3 points. So yeah, it actually went to 3 points. So 3.5 on Yahoo. Hard Rock is down to 3.
Oh, referee for this game is
Referee for the Jets and Jaguars is Brad Rogers.
And calling this game on, I believe this is on No, this is on Fox. We got Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth.
That's interesting. I'm not
And
sure
lowest
why it's on
ticketed
Fox.
price for this game should be the lowest of the week. It is $16.
I thought you would be in the single digits.
I thought it
Wow.
would be too, honestly. We got two supers. Johnster says Lamar beat or the Eagles beat Lamar Jackson this year.
Yeah, I know they did. But I said before this year, the Giants were the only team in the NFC to beat them.
Before.
Now it's 2. Now he's 22 and 2.
22 and 2. And we got one more. Dashy, this is not only not a game of the week, but he's got the Jaguars in the upset. Jaguars in the upset.
They need to lose to get Travis Hunter.
I agree.
They want that number 1 pick to get Travis Hunter.
Yes, $16 is the cheapest ticket, and yes, I agree. That is $15.99 too much.
Too much.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh god, that's great. Who you guys got and
that.
why? Jets versus Jaguars. This game's gonna stink.
This game's gonna suck. Let's be honest here. This game is going to be the definition of dumpster fire.
Tank
Jets
ball?
and Jaguars. Yes, it is a tank bowl.
Yeah.
Beyond tank bowl. But the Jaguars actually lead the overall series 9-8. And last time these teams played in New York, the Jaguars actually won 19-8. 19-3. So that's actually surprising that they actually did win the last time these teams played. But that was also with Trevor Lawrence. Was it? Yeah, that was with Trevor Lawrence. He thought
Yeah.
But I'm sorry though. Mac Jones versus versus a washed-up Aaron Rodgers. This matchup's just bad.
Bad.
It's awful. This matchup is disastrous. This matchup is going to be awful. I think the Jets will somehow salvage. Actually, no. They'll salvage somewhat of Aaron Rodgers. He'll have a decent game because they did compete last week with the Dolphins.
That should not have been that close.
It should not have been that close. Jaguars, they have no offense whatsoever with Matt Jones at quarterback. I'm sorry, he's awful. Matt Jones throwing 2 interceptions and somehow getting a win because of Tanks Bigsby. That's not going to happen again. I'm going to take the New York Jets to get the win, as much as I hate to say it. Alex, you know what to do. Those
The goddamn Jets.
Yeah.
accurate as hell. Jets win this game by a final score of 5-3.
We're not playing
Game-winning
baseball.
safety.
What the heck?
Game-winning safety.
Game-winning safety. Wow.
I
Really?
really don't really have that much to add on this one here. Although Aaron Rodgers, that bad man, he's done. Even though the Jaguars are going to start Mac Jones, I think this is going to be worse off than what a lot of people are going to say it is. In fact, this is going to be so bad for that bad man.
Mm.
This is going to be so bad. Alex, I want you to sound the alarm for me.
I like it.
If things can't get any worse for Aaron Rodgers, he's going to get beat by Mac Jones. This is going to be a terrible game. Give me the Jags over the Jets by a score of 17-10. This is going to be absolute an absolute animosity. I tell you, it's going to be so bad. It's going to be actually funny.
Let's be honest. Who honestly cares about this game? That's right.
Nobody. Yeah, no one cares about this game.
Oh, do we even want to watch this game? Hell no. That's why we gave it the hell no game of the week.
No, we got to say it right. Do we honestly want to watch this game? Woo! Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Yeah.
This
I'm
game's
not
going to be
watching.
absolute.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, the fans in the stadium, no matter who, if you actually go to this game, props to you. But by the end, you'll be saying to yourself, "Got me up." Yeah.
So bad deserves a second hell no super chat.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Johnson.
Oh, look at that. That's right. It's so bad it deserves a second hell no, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's exactly what did. Jaguars coming off of victory. Jets lost in overtime to the Dolphins, like we mentioned. At least the Jets showed up in that one. Offense looked decent. That might carry over here, but guess what, Tim? I'm in agreement. Sound the alarm.
I'm out.
Yep.
I'm out.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, the show just got
see.
better.
Oh,
The show just got better. Let's go, Tim. I'm in agreement.
I think it just got a little bit too much for him.
I'm in agreement. Give me the Jags. It's not going to be 5-3. It's going to be 13-10. Give me Duval over.
The goddamn Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't believe you would actually both of you. Both of you would do this up. I almost fell over.
I don't trust Aaron Rodgers.
How?
They're just sinking farther and farther into a hole. They ain't gonna be able to dig their way out.
I don't trust Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Rowan, go fuck yourself.
No, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I believe this is the last 1 o'clock.
And it's
1
Tiny
o'clock
Tim's game.
And
Yeah.
it's your game, Tiny Tim. It is the
Yep.
Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. This game is in Carolina. And from what I am seeing right here, the Panthers are favorites in this game by 3 points.
They are on both sides. Originally, it was Dallas 1.5 before the Monday night game.
Referee for this game is, as he says, a nice big sip.
Referee is going to be Bill Vinovich.
And calling this game on Fox, we have Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. And the lowest ticketed price, $73. We all know the rules. We all know the rules.
Tim for last.
Save him for last. LC, who you got?
You know, I have not picked this. I have not picked every single team yet this year.
Oh.
And it might really change this week because I have not picked the Panthers once this entire year to win a game.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Both of these teams are bad, but at least the Panthers have some improvement. The Panthers have something. The Cowboys, they're just a humongous disappointment. And the problem is with this matchup, the Cowboys do lead the overall series 11-5, and the Cowboys crushed the Panthers last year. When Bryce Young was playing, it was 33-10. This is a Bryce Young revenge game. And without Dak Prescott, I don't see the Cowboys doing much. Give me the Carolina Panthers in an upset. Give me a Panthers in a surprising win to get their 4th win in a row and double their win total from last year. They get the win The lines makers know something's happening with the Cowboys because it goes from Cowboys 1.5 to Panthers -3. They know something's going on. Give me the Carolina Panthers to win this game. I have not picked them yet this year, but I am picking them finally. Final score, Carolina is going to win by a final score of 30-24. Give me the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked. The Panthers are favored here. Well, let's be honest, they've been playing well the past few weeks. Bryce Young is getting better. The question for Dallas is how focused it will be after a tough loss to Cincinnati at home. I think it will be a close game. I think Micah Parsons, Mr. 11 from heaven, and the defense plays well. But Carolina, Bryce Young, Xavier Legit, and play a big factor in this game. Sorry to do this to you, Tim, but I am going with Carolina here. Give me the Panthers 20-17 over Dallas. All right. You heard what else he had to say? You heard what I had to say. Tim, it is your turn.
Oh, yeah. As was mentioned earlier on this show, Cowboys had a rough loss against those Bengals last week thanks to that special teams player pulling a Leon Lett, which led the Bengals to the victory. But now things have gotten worse for the Cowboys defense because our young, very talented defender, DeMarvion Overshown from Texas. Welcome, Horns. Actually from Arp, Texas, which is about a 45-minute drive from where I live.
There you go.
He's now has to have season-ending surgery.
Ouch.
So now we're down another great young defender. Micah, yeah, he is angry. He's going to be playing like he's angry. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but I just got a feeling that the Cowboys are not go. I mean, if the Panthers beat the Cowboys this time, if the Panthers beat the Cowboys, you're going to have to fire Mike McCarthy.
Yep.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it's bad enough that you lost. Bad enough that you lost doing that Leon Lett thing against the Bengals. And then you have the Panthers, who are, like we said, they're starting to play pretty good. But if the Panthers beat the Cowboys, I don't know what to do. Just fire McCarthy. That's it. But give me the Cowboys, hopefully over the Panthers by a score of 30-20. Let's just hope to God that the Cowboys can get this win before they finish this stretch, which doesn't look too terribly good, but doesn't look too terribly bad either. But hopefully the Cowboys can finish strong. So, yeah, go ahead, Alex. Play me Jerry, and then play me some Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
Got some glory hole.
Glory hole.
Yeah.
What was your score again?
30-20 Cowboys.
30-20. All right. Moving on to the 4 o'clock slate of games. We start out in Los Angeles, as it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. At SoFi Stadium, Chargers 3-point favorites.
Let me see. Chargers, I thought you were going to go over the one-team game first. 3 points on Hard Rock, and on Yahoo, it's going to be 3. So 3 on both.
Oh, no, I'm saving that one. I'm saving that one for last.
I know which one you're saving, mine. I know. Oh, you're saving Care Bears?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were going to go over there. I thought you were going to go the least important one first. But anyways, so 3 points on both of them. Referee for the game is going to be Scott Novak.
Calling this game on Fox, we have Adam Amin and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez. And the lowest ticketed price, $44.
$44.
44.
That's not terrible.
Not bad at all. All right, who you guys got and why? Bucks versus Superchargers.
Superchargers. The Superchargers almost super beat the Chiefs, but unfortunately, the devil, stealing the soul of the devil is not in Jim Harbaugh's fate. Jim Harbaugh does not want to sell his soul to the devil. No. Travis Kelce did, so that's why they won. But the Chargers can rebound with their win against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers do lead the Chargers actually lead the overall series 8-4, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the last time they won they won in San Diego back in 2004. But otherwise, though, the Buccaneers and Chargers the Buccaneers don't play very well they played 2016. But they really don't play well. They've only won once in San Diego. Actually, no, twice. Only twice in San Diego. They haven't won in Los Angeles. They've only won twice on the road. With the Buccaneers, though, sure, they beat the Raiders, but the Chargers are a much different team. I think that the Buccaneers will have some problems on offense moving the ball. I think that the Chargers' run defense will completely stifle down any of the rushing duo of Bucky Irving or Rashad White, and I think the Chargers will be able to use their defense to get through and get some points. I think this is going to be an under game. If you play the under, I'm going to take the under on this game. I'm actually going to play this game that the Chargers will get the super win, but they will be a closer game. People think my final score is going to be, I'm going to go 23-21. Give me the Chargers, and you know what time it is. Time to play the Terminator.
That's right.
Yes.
Where's Terminator?
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah. Tim, what say you, brother?
Well, Chargers, they're doing pretty good. They're going pretty good. This Cade Otton, this young receiver for Tampa Bay, he's been doing pretty well, stepping in for Chris Godwin while Godwin is on the IR. Mike Evans is still doing pretty well, but I can see that Charger offense handling that somewhat shaky Tampa Bay defense. Justin Herbert's going to have a pretty good day. Give me the Chargers over the Bucs by a score of 24-20. So I'd like to hear the Terminator as well.
And now go Chargers, go.
This is a long road trip for the Buccaneers against a good team coming off of a loss. East Coast traveling to West Coast usually doesn't translate that well. I think Jim Harbaugh will have his group back focused here. Baker Mayfield is facing a tough Chargers defense. Chargers will get the best of that matchup as they get back on the winning side of the ball. I am in agreement with you guys. Give me the Chargers over the Bucs, 27-24. Go Chargers. Go.
And now go Chargers, go.
He said it better than I did. All right, next game on the list we have is let's go to Denver, as it is the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. This game, like I said, is in Denver at Mile High Stadium, and Broncos are 4-point favorites.
It actually went down on Hard Rock. On Yahoo it is 4, but on Hard Rock it's actually 3.5.
Okay. Referee for this game is?
Referee for it is Carl Sheffers.
Let's see. Next game. What's this game? The Colts and the they're calling the game for the Colts and the Broncos. It's our old power Spiro. We did it. Going for the touchdown. Wonderful. Spectacular. Miraculous. Phenomenal.
Jonathan Taylor gonna get some yards on the play.
Bo Nix.
The oldest rookie in the league, throwing a nice touchdown to Cortland Sutton.
Bo Nix. Hopefully he doesn't throw any picks. And also Adam Archuleta.
Adam Archuleta.
Yeah, don't forget about him either.
Don't forget about him. Lowest ticketed price for Colts and Broncos, $104.
All right, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is enormous. This is an enormous game in terms of the playoffs. Both teams are coming off of a bye week, so no one really has an edge here. Broncos do have the better defense, which will be the difference in this one, I believe. So look for them to turn over Anthony Richardson as Bo Nix, and the Denver offense plays a much better game than the Colts. Give me the Broncos over the Colts. Sorry, Joshua. I'm going with the Broncos. 24-14. Go ponies. Go horses. Broncos, yeah. Them.
Yeah, I'm telling you this. Right now, we'll just have to see what Jaden Daniels does against the Saints this week, but I'm keeping my eye on Bo Nix, who is another stallion. He's another great stallion, young stud that could be Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy is improving by leaps and bounds. I believe the Broncos will take it to the Colts in the end, so give me Bo Nix and the Broncos over those Indianapolis Colts by a score of 26-21.
The Colts playoff hopes are on life support right now. The Denver Broncos now are the 7th seed, and I have a very good feeling that the Broncos are going to get a win that they desperately need to keep themselves in the playoff race. The last time these teams played in Denver, the Colts actually won this game 12-9 in a Hell Knock game of the week. It was actually our Hell Knock game a long time ago in 2022. It's one of our Hell Knock games of the week. It was a battle between Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson, and it was a dumpster fire.
That's the one that went into overtime and ended like 12-9, I believe.
12-9, yep. An absolute disaster of a game. This game will be much better. Two young quarterbacks going at it with Anthony Richardson and Bo Nix. I think that Bo Nix is shocking a lot of people, and he could be the favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year if it's not Jaden Daniels. But I do think that the Broncos will get the job done. They just have an overall better team. Indianapolis, this will be pretty much the end of their playoff chances, and they probably have a chance of getting eliminated if they lose here. So give me the Denver Broncos to win this game. Final score, Denver, I'm going to say 30. Indianapolis is going to have 20 points. So 30-20, give me the Broncos.
All right, next game on the list we have is the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Cardinals are 6-point favorites.
6-point favorites, my goodness. Yeah, that's the truth for Hard Rock. Let's see if it's on Yahoo. Yep, both on Yahoo and Hard Rock is 6.
Referee for this game is
Ron Torbert.
And calling this game on CBS, we have Tom McCarthy, Ross Tucker, and Jay Feely.
See me, Feely.
Love it. Lowest ticketed price for this game, $32. Not surprised whatsoever. Who you guys got and why? Patriots versus Cardinals.
I'll actually go first on this one. Okay. The Patriots and the Cardinals, last time these teams played in Arizona, the Patriots end up winning 27-13. That was thanks to
Tom Brady.
Actually, it was Mac Jones.
What?
Mac Jones in 2022 played the Arizona Cardinals and won.
In Arizona?
That was Jimmy Garoppolo, because that was the one Tom Brady was suspended.
That's right, because of deflate.
Because of Deflategate. The last time Tom Brady beat the Cardinals in Arizona was in 2004, and that was his only time he actually beat them in Arizona. But New England does pretty well against Arizona on the road. And they've won the last 5 in a row on the road in Arizona. The last time the Patriots lost to the Cardinals in Arizona was in 1991. The Patriots are coming off the bye. Kyler Murray is continuing to play Call of Duty 6 and continuing to put his team away. And you know what, Alex? Sound the alarm.
Oh, no way.
Oh, no. No.
You want to get crazy with your upset picks? I'm going to go crazier. Give me the Arizona Cardinals to win this. The New England Patriots
Holy
beat the
cow.
Cardinals. Patriots have won the last 5 in a row. The last time they have lost to the Cardinals was in 1991 when they were in Phoenix. Otherwise, the Patriots have only lost to the Cardinals twice on the road. So give me the New England Patriots to win this game. Final score 24-23. This is my upset pick. I think New England is going to shock the world this week and beat Arizona. I do not trust Arizona's offense.
Wow.
Arizona, actually, you know what's been crazy though? The Arizona in November, December has a losing record since Kyler Murray's been starting. I am for real. You play the clips out.
Unload the chamber.
You for real?
Yeah.
Bitch, are you for real?
What?
Bitch, please.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I'll stick it by it. New England wins the game.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Man, I'm not gonna do coke, man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Man, all drugs have fentanyl in it. Man. Don't do drugs, man. Don't do drugs. Yes, I am taking the New England Patriots.
Damn.
Kyler Murray has a losing record in November, December. Especially in December. He has a terrible record in December. Give me the New England Patriots.
All right, I think we might as well take it with a grain of salt, I guess, Alex. Yeah.
Patriots coming off the bye. Yep, Patriots are coming off of the bye to play a team that has lost 3 straight games. Kyler Murray has not played well the past 3 weeks, but I think that changes here. I think the Arizona offense will get back on the right track as it gets a victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. Patriots are done. They have been done. They will be done for quite a while. Give me the Cardinals to beat the Patriots 28-20. I'm not that crazy.
I too am going to take the Patriots on this one. I'm not taking the Patriots. I'm taking the Cardinals.
I was about to say.
Yeah. I caught myself right there. So I'm going to go to take Kyler Murray and those Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals over the Patriots by a score of 27-20.
All right, now we get to LC's game because it is a battle of Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
As it is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is in Philadelphia, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Eagles, 5.5 point favorites.
It actually went down hard route to 5. And on Yahoo, it is 5.5. So on Hard Rock, it's 5.5. 5 points.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Steelers and the Eagles game is Allen.
And calling this game on Fox, you got the Fox A team. You got Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady.
Yes.
Lowest ticketed price. That's more like it. $255.
Yeah, that's
give me-
accurate. That's accurate as hell.
Yeah, it sounds good.
We all know the rules.
Save me for
Save
last.
LC for last. Battle of Pennsylvania. Between two physical teams that get after it on both sides of the ball. Steelers don't run it as well as Saquon Barkley and the Eagles do, which I think will be the difference in this game, unfortunately. So look for Saquon to lead the Eagles as Philadelphia defense limits Russell Wilson just a little bit. I'm going with the Eagles. Sorry, LC. I'm going with the Eagles over the Steelers. I'm going to say 24-17. Give me the Eagles. Why?
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
It's chickens.
Yeah. Well,
Tim, what say you?
this is going to be one of the most entertaining games of this weekend right here. I would definitely watch this one if it's available in my area. I gotta hand it to old Mike Tomlin. I love the guy. He's a great coach. He really knows how to get his team going. And Pittsburgh's going to be fighting all the way on this one. But Philadelphia, they're just a little bit there right now. Philadelphia's the number 2 team right now in the NFC.
Right.
I put them number 2 behind Detroit. We'll talk about Detroit in a moment. But I am going to go ahead and make a bold statement on Philadelphia, especially with Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
Any of y'all I know all y'all watching this. Y'all write this down. You tell everybody you heard it from your boy Tiny Tim. I predict Saquon Barkley will break Eric Dickerson's record.
Thank you. I've been saying that. Thank you very much. I agree.
Right now, the record is 2105. And that record is held for like 40 years.
Since 1983.
And where is he at right now? He is at, let's see.
I think he's at 1600.
Stats so far this year. He is at 1623.
1623. So
He
he
needs
ain't
500. He needs over 500 yards.
In 3 games, I think he can do it.
He can do it.
In 4 games.
I say he can do it.
4 games, I think he can do it.
Oh, yeah. So, although if I did have to pick a second point spread game of the week, it would be this one.
Okay.
I'm taking the Eagles with the win. I'm taking the Steelers with the points. Give me the Eagles. Give me the chickens over the Steelers. 28-24. Let me hear Senator Romey.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Now, before we get to LC's pick, we have a little bit of a bet proposal from Johnster.
Oh.
So the loser sings an annoying Christmas song and sends it to me to play on Pain and Gain Pick'ems next week.
Oh.
Do people want their eardrums bleeding? Is the question. I'll do it if people want their eardrums to bleed, then I will do it.
For the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, for the Christmas spirit and because you're a good sport.
For the Christmas spirit.
For the Christmas spirit and just we need a little comic relief here and there.
That's right.
You know, so
Haven't had anything like that all season, so why not?
yeah.
All right, fine, I'll do it.
Do it.
Prepare your eardrums ahead of time.
Put some cotton balls in yours before that. All right.
Yeah.
You heard what I had to say. You heard what Tiny Tim had to say. LC, it's your turn.
Cool. Before I say anything, Romy, put down the damn donuts, you fat ass. Number 1. Anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and talk about my game. The Eagles lead the overall series convincingly, 49-29-3. We are in deep trouble with this game. Last time these teams played in Philadelphia, they crushed us 35-13.
You were there?
Yeah, no, not 2022. I wasn't there.
Oh,
that was 2016. That was actually kind of funny because that was when EDP was still relevant and he still wasn't hated and he twerked after that. And it was one of the funniest things I saw.
Oh my god.
That was funny. But yeah, no one likes it anymore. But Romy, you need to put down the donuts, put down the fat food, and eat some vegetables.
It's a donut.
You're not Homer Simpson. Anyways, this is a home-dominated series, so whoever's at home usually wins this game. Steelers usually win at Pittsburgh, and the Eagles usually win in Philly. And last time the Steelers beat the Eagles in Philadelphia, you have to go all the way back to 1979. Actually, no, 19. No, sorry, not that one. Sorry, it was 19. When was it? Oh, wait, it was 1965 was the last time.
Wow.
1965 when the Steelers last beat the Eagles. As much as I would love to pick my team, it pains me this because I do have to be a realist here. I got to go with the home team, and I got to go with the Eagles. But this is my point spread game of the week. I have the Philadelphia Eagles winning, but I have Pittsburgh covering the points. I think that the Steelers will unfortunately drop this game, but I think it's going to be their last loss of the year. I think we win out. I think we can win. I have a very good chance of winning out. I think we could definitely beat the Ravens next week. I definitely think we could beat the Chiefs next week, which I have a lot more confidence in. And I think we could definitely beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
I know we could beat the Bengals. So I think we will end up losing this game, but I think we will end up winning out. So my final score is going to be Eagles to win this game in a high-scoring game, 31-28. Eagles continue the streak because it's in Philadelphia. It's a it's a home-dominated series. The trend continues. I think I'm rooting for my Steelers. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm rooting for my Steelers. I will be rooting for my Steelers the day I die, but in the pick 'em sense, I got to be a realist here, and I got to pick against my team once in a while. I think I've done it this year, but I am going to do it, though. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win, unfortunately. Final score 31-28. And let's hear Senator Romy, then hear Tomlin.
Okay.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
We do not care.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
There you go. Sorry, Pepper. I'm trying to win some money here. I gotta go with I gotta win some money.
First things first, you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest with yourself.
I gotta be honest. I haven't picked against it this year. I have not picked against my team this year, and this is my only time I'm probably going to do it this year. I do it usually once a year, and I have to do it now. But I am still rooting for my Steelers. At the end of the day, I'm rooting for my team.
As you should. As you should. Last game on the 4 o'clock slate, 100% might even be a possible Super Bowl preview, 100% as it is. It is the game of the week. It is the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit. And from what I am seeing right here, the Lions are 2.5-point favorites.
Yes, they are 2.5-point favorites. They're 2.5-point favorites against the Buffalo Bills.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Bills and the Lions is Adrian Hill.
And calling this game on CBS, you got the A-Team, Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, lowest ticketed price. Highest one this week so far, $396.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Sounds good.
Oh, boy. Luke with the tour. Forgive me, Josh. Can I get a countdown?
2.
Oh,
1.
I think I know where he's going with this
I think so too.
because I'm in the same boat.
Oh my good.
Wow.
Oh.
Because I'm in the same boat. This is honestly the toughest game for me to pick. Two high scoring offenses, two MVP candidates in Josh Allen and Jared Goff. Both defenses have issues. Buffalo showed it last week when they basically went toe to toe with a Rams team that should not be in competition, and the Lions defense is beat to shreds. Bills are playing consecutive road games, which isn't easy. Lions are back at home. Yeah, I'm not sure who to pick, so I'm going to let fate decide. Call me crazy, but I'm going to let fate decide. So, yeah, heads will be the Bills, and tails will be the Lions.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here we go.
Count me down.
3.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Oh boy. Give me Lions.
Wow.
I'm going with the Detroit Lions over the Buffalo Bills, 44-41. This game is going to be a shootout.
Wow. Yeah. I am going to agree with that. I agree that this game here will probably just about be as interesting as the Bills and the Rams were last week. I could see this game just going nip and tuck all the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a knockdown, drag out. It's going to be a slobber knocker, by
By
God.
God.
By God.
Yeah, they're going to have to look at the carnage whenever this one's over with. But right now, as much as I would like to go for Josh Allen, even though I still think he is my pick for league MVP, right now, if you're going up in Detroit against the Lions and you're almost going to get close, but there's just no way you can beat the Lions at home. I got to take the Lions over the Bills by a score of 31-27. That is how good this game is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't the Lions only lost this year at home?
Yes, Tampa Bay.
Yeah. So they are beatable at home, though. But the Bills and Lions, the last time these two teams played, it actually was when Josh Allen was playing Jared Goff 2 years ago.
On
This
Thanksgiving.
actually happened 2 years ago, 2025 on Thanksgiving. That's right. It was on Thanksgiving. This was a phenomenal game to watch. And we're going to get the sequel this time. And it's going to be have huge playoff implications. Buffalo needs this win badly, and a Chiefs loss to still be in contention for the number 1 seed. A loss pretty much puts them out of the number 1 seed contention. While the Detroit Lions can lock up I think they can lock up the division with a win because I don't see them losing another divisional game, but still. It's going to be a really good game, and I think this is definitely game of the week. Other than my Steelers-Eagles, which I'm still rooting for my Steelers, I am very interested to see who will win this matchup. But in the end, I got to do the MAC route. If you don't know the pick, you got to go home team. Even though the Bills lead the overall series 7-4-1, I think Detroit gets the job done at home against Buffalo. My final score is going to be Detroit 38, Buffalo 35. Give me the Lions to win this game.
And Luke flipped his coin, and he's going with the Bills. So, you know what, Vampire Luke? Just for you.
Yeah.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
circles the wagons like the Buffalo
Wagons.
Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
There we go. Sunday night, football night in America, NBC. Check your local listings. It's the Green Bay Mother-Loving Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. This game is in Seattle, and The Packers are 3-point favorites.
On Hard Rock, it's 2.5, and on Yahoo, it's 3.
Referee for this game is
your favorite, Alex.
Please.
The guy that's named after a shoe.
Yeah.
Yes, what's his name, Alex? There you go.
And calling this game on NBC, we have Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. Lowest ticketed price, $169. So
Nice.
Hundo
Right.
plus 69. Nice. Who you guys got and why? Packers versus Seahawks.
I'll actually go first on this one because I actually have not gone first in a while. Packers and the Seahawks. The Packers lead the overall series 15-9. The last time these teams played in Seattle was in 2018. The Seahawks ended up getting the better of the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson in 2018, 27-24. It seems like whenever the Packers and Seahawks play in Green Bay, it's always a crazy finish. They had the playoff game of the NFC Championship game to go. Actually, it was the NFC Championship. The Packers and Seahawks, the crazy finish there. You had the 2014 game where the Seahawks completely dominated the Packers. Packers have not done very well in Seattle recently. And then you have the replacement refs game. The last time the Packers actually won in Seattle was in 2008. I think the trend continues. I think the trend will the trend will not continue here. I think the Packers are overall the better team. Seattle may beat Arizona, but Seattle just does not impress me like a true top-tier team. But still, I think that the Green Bay Packers will end up. Yep, it was the Fail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
But still. Well, yep, that was the last time. It was in 2008, but still. I think that the Packers will end up getting the win. Tom Gross will be happy. Final score, I'm going to go Packers 27, Seattle 23. This will be a pretty good game, though. But I think Green Bay should definitely win.
Dashy fact of the day, last time the Packers beat the Seahawks in Seattle was 2008 when Lumen Field was Quest Field.
Yes.
Thank you, Dashy, for the Dashy fact of the day. So, yes, this is a big game for both these teams. The Packers are coming off a Thursday night loss on the road against the Lions, while the Seahawks are at home after 2 straight road games. Seattle defense has played really well as of late, but this is a tough offense to defend. Green Bay's Jordan Love will get the best of that defense. I think Green Bay takes it. Give me the Packers over the Seattle Seahawks, 28-24. Go, Pack, go.
I will take the Packers as well. Even though Seattle's going to make a game out of it, it's usually difficult for teams to win in Seattle. But I believe the Packers, well, they always say all you need is love.
Love is all you need.
There you go. So I'm going to take the Packers over the Seahawks in a close game. Give me the Packers over the Seahawks, 27-23.
That is a good point, Vampire Luke. If it wasn't for the 2014 NFC Championship game, he wouldn't be here. Patcast wouldn't be here. And, yeah, that's how we met. Through that man we all know and love, Tom Motherlove and Grossi. Moving on, we got 2 Monday night games. Starting out in Minnesota, as it is the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. This game is in Minnesota, like I just mentioned, and the Vikings are 7-point favorites.
On Yahoo, it's 7, but on Hard Rock, it's actually 6.5.
Okay. Referee for this game is?
Referee is going to be John Hussey.
On this game on ABC, we have Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And the lowest ticketed price for this game, $117.
$117.
The Bears are out on the road for the second straight week after getting blasted by the 49ers. They didn't play well at all in that game. I believe they had 49ers had 200 and some odd yards in the first quarter, and the Bears only had 4.
That's
in the first
true.
quarter. It's crazy. Minnesota, on the other hand, they are rolling. Sam Darnold is playing at a high level, which I think will continue here. The Vikings will throw a ton of looks at Caleb Williams, which will lead to a bunch of turnovers. I think this game will be pretty ugly. I'm going with the Vikings behind Justin Jefferson, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Jones to beat the Chicago Bears. Give me the Vikings to beat the Bears 34-17 score.
I am going to agree with you on that one. I don't actually see a repeat of Sam Darnold from last week, even though that was totally, absolutely amazing on Sam Darnold's part. I mentioned last night on Fantasy Football Fever that Sam Darnold is my number 2 pick for Comeback Player of the Year behind Russell Wilson. And I am going to say that the Vikings will take care of business against the Bears. Give me the Vikings over the Bears 30-21. Skull.
This is my it's a trap game.
It's a trap.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, though. Last time these teams played on a Monday night game in Minneapolis, the Bears ended up winning.
They did.
12-10. So Kevin O'Connell has that in the back of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, though, the Vikings have pretty much dominated this series. They did win in Chicago in overtime, so that game is also in the mind. This game will not be as close as the other one, but I think the Vikings will end up getting the victory here. My final score is going to be Vikings 28, Bears 24. Give me the Vikings to win this game.
Final Monday night game.
And the Vikings, sorry, let's mention the Vikings lead the overall series 67-58-2.
We have the Atlanta Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Vegas. And from what I am seeing here, Falcons are 4-point favorites.
Falcons are 4-point favorites. Let me see. So it looks like, according to the Hard Rock app, it is 4, and on Yahoo Sports it is 4. So 4 on both ends.
Referee for this game is?
Referee is Sean Smith.
And calling this game on ESPN and ESPN Deportes, we have Chris Fowler, Louis Riddick, and Dan Orlovsky. Lowest ticket price, $100.
Hundo, better than
Cino.
Who you guys got and why? Falcons versus Raiders.
This is going to be a dumpster fire of a game. I'll go first.
Falcons.
Lucas,
Hold on, Lucas. Let me just ask you this question real quick.
Oh, go right ahead.
Are you feeling nicey?
Yes, I am feeling nicey.
You feeling nicey, man?
Yes, I'm feeling nicey, man.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, John Gruden on his YouTube channel is just awesome.
It is great, man. John Gruden does a great job on his YouTube channel. But speaking of his former team, the Falcons and the Raiders. The Falcons, unfortunately, actually, no, the Raiders, unfortunately, are not doing very well against the Falcons. They have lost 5 games in a row to the Atlanta Falcons, and all of them have been pretty convincing. Let's be honest. They've been over 7 points for the most part, including 43-6 the last time these two played in 2020, and 35-28 in 2016 when they were in Oakland, 24-0 when they were in Oakland last as well. So pretty much blowouts as well. This has just been a tough one for the Raiders to have, but still, I really think that the Falcons are a really good team, but I think the problem is that the Falcons are just not consistent. They've been on a losing streak lately. Kirk Cousins has not thrown a touchdown pass in over a month, and he needs to break that trend. This is the team to do it because, let's be honest, the Raiders are tanking to go get Shedeur Sanders, and I think he's the only he wants to play in Las Vegas. So I'm going to pick the Falcons to win because I know the Raiders aren't obviously not going to win, even though I think Antonio Pierce should be given another year because, let's be honest, this was a tank year. This was a rebuilding year. They need to rebuild and retool for next year, especially with Shedeur Sanders on the team. Give me the Falcons to win this game by a final score of 24-13. Give me the Falcons. And this is a Desmond Ritter game. I understand it's a Desmond Ritter game, but still.
Desmond Ritter revenge game.
Yep, Desmond Ritter revenge game. Let's be honest here. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last very long. Desmond Ritter is awful.
No, it's not gonna last here. I think it's going to be very soon that I think here in the next week or so we might just see Michael Penix Jr. taking snaps with the Atlanta Falcons, even though Kirk Cousins hasn't thrown a single touchdown in over a month. He's been throwing 8 interceptions in the last 4 or 5 games total. But my man Bijan Robinson from Texas he's doing great. He's doing good. But I just need Kirk Cousins to pick it up a little bit more. Vegas is they're out of contention, so they're not really playing for much of anything. So I'm going to take the Dirty Birds over those Raiders by a score of 26-21.
So there is some uncertainty about Aiden O'Connell's health here with a bone bruise. I believe it will be Desmond Ritter starting this.
Mm-hmm.
As for the Falcons, Kirk Cousins has he's been bad this past month.
Yes.
And this will be a tough spot to bounce back for him, no matter who plays a quarterback for the Raiders. I believe he's thrown 8 interceptions.
0 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
6 interceptions.
6 interceptions. I knew it was pretty bad.
I think the Las Vegas defense will win this game for the Raiders. I'm going with Vegas in this one.
Oh.
I'm on the opposite side. I'm going with Vegas. 21-20. 21-20. Give me the Raiders, man. I'm feeling nice here. Give me the Raiders.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Before we go and check, let's actually go to our playoff machine and actually see what would happen because we did do majority. So we do the majority of the choices will go through.
Yep.
But this is what would happen if everything were to go through like that.
Ooh.
Like, in the AFC, there's next to nothing. The NFC, the only thing that changes is the Falcons would actually jump the Buccaneers for the 4th seed.
Oh.
They have the tiebreaker. That's the only change, but pretty much everything would stay nearly the exact same.
I like it.
Same here. That would be pretty cool, though. We'll see what happens, though. We still got 4 weeks left. 15, 16, 17, 18 weeks. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Interesting college football news happened earlier today. Former NFL legendary head coach Bill Belichick is going to the University of North Carolina.
He's going to become a Tar Heel.
Uh-huh.
So UNC is known for now has 2 goats that they can associate with. One being
the
Michael
thing is,
Jordan,
though, keep the young chicks away from him.
What?
Keep the young chicks away from Bill Belichick, though. That's all I got to say.
He's happy with his 24-year-old girlfriend. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for Bill. Happy for Bill. Good for Bill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess that will actually, you know what? Before we do that, do you want to maybe predict some of the bowl games?
We have we do have that because Bill Mania actually is happening. So I can actually pull it up real quick. We can go through some of them. We won't go through every single one because that does take there's 47 bowl games. So we're not going to go through every single one of them. Sorry, Captain Crunch Bowl. We're not going over you.
Oh.
Sorry, no, the Captain Crunch Bowl, no thank you. I'm good.
What about the Brute Sun Bowl?
Let's go over the major ones. Let's go through the major ones. Let me go ahead and pull up my screen.
Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Here, we're gonna go through the main. Let's go the major one. No, not the fucking Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Give me a fucking break. Let's start off with the Gasparilla Bowl. Let's start off with the Gasparilla Bowl. Actually, where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here, the Gasparilla Bowl. Tulane and Florida, the Gators.
Tulane versus Florida. I will go. I'll go Tulane.
You go Tulane as a plus 400 favorite. Maybe plus 400 underdog.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Tiny Tim?
Well, just for my bros here in this room with me, I gotta go Gator.
There you go.
Gators.
And I'm gonna go with the Gators as well. Tulane, they looked really bad, and Tulane, they're just the problem with the Tulane is they just did not compete well. Florida's a 14.5-point favorite, so you gotta go Florida.
Pretty big.
That's huge.
That's pretty big.
Then we have the first first playoff game. Indiana Hoosiers versus the North Carolina Fighting Irish. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yep. So Notre Dame is a 7.5-point favorite.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish, not North Carolina.
Notre Dame. Oh my! Did I really say North Carolina Fighting Irish?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Add that to the blooper reel.
Write that one down.
Yes.
Write that one down. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish versus the Indiana Hoosiers in-state rivalry. Notre Dame is a 7.5-point favorite.
I think Notre Dame is one of the most overrated teams in the country. I would like to see Indiana win, but I'll go with Notre Dame, I guess.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take the Irish. I'll take the Irish as well.
I agree because the problem is Indiana really hasn't played many big teams. The only teams that they played that are really big are Michigan, Nebraska, and Ohio State. They got crushed by Ohio State, but
yeah.
I would go in Notre Dame too. It's going to be close, though. SMU and Penn State is the next one. SMU and Penn State. Penn State is an 8.5-point favorite.
I'll go Penn State because they actually played pretty well against Oregon.
They did play really well against Oregon. I do not think Drew Aller and Penn State give up against the SMU Mustangs. SMU is a nice little story, but losing to Clemson is not a good look. Give me Penn State.
No. Yeah, go ahead. I'll take Penn State as well. As much as I would like to cheer those ponies, it's going to be those Lions that's going to take them.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Mustang. Then we have Clemson and Texas. Texas is a 11.5-point favorite.
How come?
My cousin actually goes to Clemson, so I actually have a cousin that goes to Clemson.
No, we need a bounce back game. Georgia took us for the SEC championship game. We need a bounce back, and of course, there may be a chance that Texas could beat Georgia for a third time this year.
Ooh.
There could be.
Could be.
Possible.
But in this
Georgia
case,
has won both of them.
hook 'em horns. This case, hook 'em horns.
Yep.
All right. Even though I'm my sorry cousin, I'm gonna have to go with the Horns. I'm glad you got in and won the college your conference championship. But Texas is the better team here.
Right.
Tennessee and Ohio State. This game is in Ohio State, and Ohio State is a 7.5-point favorite.
Against me versus Dashy. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You two gotta do a bet.
I'm not singing the Ohio State theme song. I'm not singing the Ohio State fight song. Hell no.
You think of a bet, Dashy.
Yeah,
I'm going to actually take
I'll
Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee as an upset.
Damn right. Give me the Vols. Give me the Volunteers.
I cannot. Ohio State looked awful again. Ohio State looked awful against Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't quite shake off Michigan, so yeah, I'm gonna take Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
All right, skipping through to the next big bowl game. Let's see where it is because a lot of the We could do Iowa. Oh, Pop-Tarts are fine, Alex. Pop-Tarts Bowl. Iowa State versus Miami. Pop-Tarts. Fucking Pop-Tarts.
Miami.
Romy. That's something Romy doesn't need any of.
There you
Pop-Tart.
go.
Romy
That's
doesn't
all you
need
need to
any
know.
Pop-Tarts.
All you need to know, give me the U.
It's all about the U.
Miami's a 3.5-point favorite, and I am going to take Miami as well.
It's all about the
Then
U.
we have, let's scroll down a little bit further down. Here you go. The Relia Quest Bowl. Alabama versus Michigan.
I'll do a soda bet. I'm just not chugging. I'll do the thing over the head, if that's okay. I'll do the thing over the head, but I'm not chugging zero sugar sludge.
Alabama's 10.5-point favorites over Michigan.
Who are they facing? Michigan?
They're facing Michigan.
I'll go with Alabama.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the Bama too. As much as I hate to do it, I got to take Bama.
Bama is mad as hell.
They are mad as hell.
Yeah.
Maybe Bama, I guess. I'm sorry to do this to my family because my family's from Michigan. But I got to be honest. I'm going with Bama.
Penn State versus Boise State. And a hypothetical for these two schools, Penn State what would it be? Let's take a look. So Penn State, if it were to be Penn State, Boise State would only be a 1.5-point favorite. If it's SMU, Boise State would be a 5.5-point favorite.
Boise.
You can't go wrong
with
with
the Broncos because Ashton Jeanty is going to win the Heisman.
I would love to have them see him win the Heisman. It's going to be Travis Hunter. Let's be honest here. It's going to go to Hunter. It's a popularity contest for the voters. It's going to go to Travis Hunter. But I am going to take Boise State, though, over Penn State.
Okay.
Then we have Texas versus Arizona. Texas would be a 3.5-point favorite. Arizona State would actually be a 2.5-point favorite over Clemson. But against Texas would actually be a 3.5-point favorite.
Welcome. Have them go again.
I gotta go, my boys.
My boys.
I like Texas too. I like to do the story of Arizona State with Cam Scattaboo, but it's just not going to happen for Arizona. Sorry. Then we have Ohio State. Actually, no, Tennessee versus Oregon. Ooh. Oregon would be a 10-point favorite against Tennessee, and against Ohio State, they would be a 4.5-point favorite.
I think I might have to go with Oregon.
Ducks. It's their time to win it.
I'd probably go Ducks.
Ducks, they've been the best team all year.
Yeah.
They've been the best team all year. I don't see it. Then we have Notre Dame versus Georgia.
Georgia
would be a 4.5-point favorite against Notre Dame.
Georgia. Send the Irish home.
Yeah, I'll have to go with the Dogs on this one.
All right, now we go past that to now do the semifinal. We would have our first matchup for our semifinal would be, it would be the 5-seeded Oregon Ducks versus the 1-seeded Texas Longhorns. Oregon would be a 3-point favorite against Texas. What do you guys think? Really?
Texas goes to the championship.
I'm going with my boys all the way.
All right. And it stopped sharing. Hold on, let me go back actually.
What happened?
It stopped sharing. So give me a second. So back here, bada bing, bada boom. All right. So you have the first one is Oregon versus Texas. I'm actually going to pick Oregon. To be honest with you, I would love to see Texas, but Oregon, they're just too good. They're too bad. They're just too much on offense. They have way too much, and Texas won't be able to cover it. I'm picking the Oregon Ducks. And then you guys will both pick Texas. I could see Texas winning, but I think Oregon's just too good offensively. And then you have University of Georgia versus Boise State. Georgia would be a 4.5-point favorite.
I
I'd
would
probably
love
take the Dogs, and
as
I'd
much
see a national championship game with Georgia and Texas.
as I would love to see Boise. That would be so awesome because it would be different and it would be something that we wouldn't expect. I got to
Right.
go with the hot hand and go with the Bulldogs.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go Boise State.
Oh,
I'm going crazy on mine. I'm going to go crazy on mine.
Okay.
I'm taking Boise State and Oregon as my national championship game.
Boise State and
Go
Oregon.
freaking crazy. Go crazy. This would be my national championship. It would be Boise State and Oregon.
I like it.
Both of yours would be Georgia versus Texas in the national championship. Another SEC national championship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like in 20, what was it? 20.
Yeah, but to be fair, this is, let's be honest,
a much more interesting one. I agree.
To be fair, Texas, this is their first year in the SEC, so.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. That's that.
Yeah, that's that, guys. That's
Yeah.
our national championship picks and our college bowl game picks, guys. So
Heisman
let us
Trophy.
know what you have
give it to
in the
Jason.
comments below. But yeah, I'm actually if I had to pick between Oregon and Boise State, it would be Oregon by final score of 34-28. What was your guys' national championship prediction?
31-21, Texas.
Go Texas. Go on Texas.
So
I gotta
Oregon,
go Texas all
I have
the way.
Oregon. You guys have Texas. We'll see what
That's
happens.
right. Welcome Horns, baby.
Yeah, that's
go.
right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to do it for week number 15. Pain and Game Pick'ems. Hell of a show. We went 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a long show, but
Hell of a show
I'm
this
feeling
week.
good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Fantasy Football Fever Tuesday nights. Next week, we might have to do something because, actually, not next week, but the week after because.
Yes, we were discussing that at the end, right after last night's show. We were discussing that we do have some. I think we have Christmas Eve games and we have Christmas Day games. We need to stay connected with Flynn and Natale, see how they want to do it for that
Maybe we can do a
particular
crossover.
week. We could do that. We could do that. We could
A
do
little
that.
crossover of some sorts.
I'd be interested, possibly.
Yeah, might be interested in doing that. But as many people know, fantasy playoffs are here for a lot of players, and playoffs will start next week for others. But just tune in for Fantasy Football Fever. We got your tips, we got your starts, we got your sits, and there is the address you need to go to. And there's the time. That's Tuesdays, 10:45, 9:45 Central. Definitely for next week, but for the week after, yeah, we'll plan something special. So y'all stay tuned for that.
That's
You know what's crazy is about the first round of playoffs? It's a rematch of the championship from last year. I'm the number 6 seed, and my opponent's the number 3 seed. And everyone from our division, Tiny Tim, qualified for the playoffs. So we're going to have to do something for next year. We're going to have to split them up again.
All right.
Yeah.
Question. I have a fantasy question for you guys.
All right.
My defense this week is Houston.
All right.
Should I go with them, or should I pick up either the Cardinals or Chargers off the waiver wire?
I would pick up the Chargers. I wouldn't go with Houston. I would probably take the Chargers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pick the Chargers defense going up against Tampa Bay. That's what I would do.
Same. Actually, I got Baltimore early on.
All right.
But still.
I will do that right now. Boom.
There you go.
Bring
Awesome.
the boom.
Bring the boom.
There
And no,
we
not
go.
the jingle boom. We're not. That song is beyond curse.
Yeah.
It is. 100%.
So bad.
Hell of a show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That was great. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. So, for Tiny Tim, for LC Muscle 28, say Pizzle, saying peace out and fins up. Baby! We'll see you guys next week.
Let's go, Steelers. I would love to see you guys win against the Eagles. Please, please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong and beat those Philadelphia Chickens.
Let's go, boys. Let's beat those Panthers. And we'll see everybody next week.
Houston, you got a problem, and it's the Dolphins. See ya!